door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look inside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just made me mad. There's no reason why I should sit around watching you cry. I just wanna fly. Pissing on my chips with your cliche lines. Does the truth ever pass your lips and you unwind? There's a word of opportunity banging the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just made me mad. There's no reason why I should sit around watching you cry. I just wanna fly. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just made me mad. There's no reason why I should stick around with your lies. I just wanna fly. There's a world of opportunity banging the door and it's calling for me. Darling, take a look outside to see I'm gonna leave you behind. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just made me mad. There's no reason why I should sit around watching you cry. I just wanna fly. Maybe it's not so bad, baby. You just made me mad. There's no reason why I should stick around with your lies. I just wanna fly.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, why am I moving him? And welcome once again to an Adventures quiz. Just move those down there. Hi. Welcome. I told you I'd go to a bit more effort this week. Look. Right. Few housekeeping rules before we start. Welcome to everybody that's new this evening. Welcome to everybody that's returned this evening. Yeah, if you don't know, I'm Laura. I run Adventures and I've been doing quizzes for the past 74 years. Have we been in lockdown? I don't know. No, 13 weeks. And the last week, this week and next week, we are raising money for Fair Share. Fair Share are the UK's largest charity that fight against hunger. It says in there, look. Fight against hunger and food waste. So they basically take the good food that's left over from supermarkets and things like that, and they send them off to frontline charities. So they obviously need our help at the moment because it's a tough time for everybody at the moment. So I have been asked to raise some money for them, and we have almost hit our current 1,500 target. So that is fantastic. So thank you to everybody that has donated. so far. If you do still wish to donate after the quiz, I will put a link up on Facebook afterwards, just as a reminder, so it's quick and easy for you to go and donate should you wish to. Last week I did notice on their t-shirt, but it's not working again this week. I'm wearing the t-shirt backwards because I had the back on last time, but you couldn't see it. But this time I've got it the wrong way around so that you can see their logo, but then I sit down and you can't see it. I can't win. I'm gonna have to sit like that. I'll do that, and then you can't see my face. No. So yeah, we're raising fantastic money for those guys, and they're very, very grateful. So so thank you all for raising money. Some more housekeeping rules. Basically, ignore all of the scammers that are on my Facebook. They've been active on there again today, once again, and I've spent the last half an hour deleting them all and banning them. So if you see a link that is not posted by Adventures, please do not click it. They are scammers. They are trying to get your money. Do not click it. The only links that I will ever ask for is that payment links is Just Giving and Ticket Source if I do an event for my company. Other than that, it's Just Giving. Don't click on anything else. They're horrible, horrible people, and I'm trying to get rid of them. But there we go. Tonight, Star Wars. I've cut that one off, haven't I? Look at that. There we go. There's C-3PO. Right. As you'll see, I have Chewbacca ears this evening. And because I have the t-shirt backwards, I've put the ears backwards as well. There are bows on the back, but I thought you could see Chewbacca a little bit better if I wear them this way. And I've got Chewbacca here. They're not mine. I'm going to be honest. I've only ever watched one Star Wars. Again, unpopular vote. I know, I'm sorry. Next week's my week. Disney Pixar. My favourite. Star Wars. So. However, my nan and granddad, who are watching tonight, have been asking for this quiz since the start, because my nan is a huge Star Wars fan. So I'm just going to say hello to my nan and granddad, and no pressure, but I expect high marks this evening. And I expect you to call me afterwards to let me know what you've done, how you've done. So, aside from that, basically, it runs exactly the same as all my other quizzes have. If you're new tonight, it's eight rounds of 10 questions. I will give you the category of that round, and then I will give you the 10 questions. Then I will do a couple of shout outs that we have had, and then I will go into the answers to that round, and then I'll move on to the other round. As we go through the quiz, I will also be posting the questions onto the Facebook event page. So if you do miss anything at all while I'm doing the shout outs, you can just quickly head over to the Facebook page and you can catch up on there should you need to. If you do miss anything at all, or you want to go back, or you want any family and friends to take part afterwards, this video is saved onto my YouTube channel, so you can access it anytime afterwards. So yeah, I think that's it for now. And we will go into the quiz. So, Chewie's going to sit here with me. I went to Disney a couple of years ago and met Chewbacca with these ears on, and he loved them. Absolutely loved them. So there he is. He's one of my favourite characters. Him, BB-8. I love BB-8. Which I have got up in the loft, and I unfortunately didn't have time to go and get it because I've had an 8-month-old teething today. So that's been fun. Anyway, I digress. We are on round one. So this is just general Star Wars knowledge. We always try and start with a bit of general knowledge for you. So, a nice easy one, I think, to start with. Who created the Star Wars film series? So, who created the Star Wars film series? Come on, Chewie, stand up. Number 2. What was the 1977 Star Wars film later retitled? So what was the 1977 Star Wars film later retitled? Number 3, how many lights are there on the wingtips of an X-Wing fighter? How many lights are on the wingtips of an X-wing fighter? Number 4. Now I can guarantee all of you know the answer to this question, so no pressure. What are the first words in the beginning of the Star Wars movies? Most of you will probably know the entire script. However, I just want the first line. And there's no bonus points if you can get the whole thing. Don't cheat. Number 5. Who composed the iconic Star Wars theme? Who composed the iconic Star Wars theme? Number 6. This line was spoken in all of the first 5 Star Wars films. I have a... Finish the line. I'll give you a clue. There's 4 words, but you've got to get all 4 words to get the point. So this line was spoken in all of the first 5 Star Wars films. I have a... Complete the sentence. Okay, number 7. What is the name of the droid that Luke's uncle would have bought instead of R2-D2 if it had not malfunctioned? So what is the name of the droid that Luke's uncle would have bought instead of R2-D2 if it had not malfunctioned? Number 8. Which faction opposes the Jedi? So which faction opposes the Jedi? Number 9. What is a lightsaber made of? So what is a lightsaber made of? And number 10. Where were the Tatooine scenes filmed? So where were the Tatooine scenes filmed? Okay. The questions have now been posted on the Facebook page if you've missed anything. And in the meantime, I will do a couple of little shout outs for you. I have got quite a few tonight, so I'll do as many as I can. In fact, I'll probably get through them all tonight. And then we will go into the answers. So, first shout out. So, we've got happy 7th birthday to Leo. And thank you for joining me again tonight. I know that he's joined for pretty much all of my quizzes, so thank you. And I hope you enjoyed tonight as well. Hello to Giles, Hayden and Baz. And hello to the Jedi Knits, Janet and Libby in Carlisle. Welcome. Enjoy. I hope you score big tonight. Okay. Let's go into the answers for round number 1 then. So, who created the Star Wars film series? It was George Lucas. Number 2, what was the 1977 Star Wars film later retitled? It was Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. So, number 3, how many lights are on the wingtips of an X-Wing fighter? It's 3. Number 4, what are the first words in the beginning of the Star Wars movies? It's a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. Number 5, who composed the iconic Star Wars theme? It was John Williams. Number 6, this line was spoken in all of the first 5 Star Wars films. It is, I have a bad feeling about this. So you had to get all 4 words to get a point. I know, harsh. But it was, I have a bad feeling about this. Number 7, what is the name of the droid that Luke's uncle would have bought if it had not malfunctioned? It would have been R5D4. So it's R5D4. Tricky one, I know. Number 8, which faction opposes the Jedi? It is, of course, the Sith. Number 9, what is a lightsaber made of? It is kyber crystal. And number 10, where were the Tatooine scenes filmed? It was Algeria. Random fact for you if you didn't know it. Okay, round 2 is all about the characters. And I've just realised that this guy doesn't feature. He's here anyway. Okay, so round 2, characters. Nice, easy one to start with. What was the birth name of Darth Vader? So what is the birth name of Darth Vader? Number 2, from which planet did Darth Maul originate? So from which planet did Darth Maul originate? Number 3, another nice easy one for you. Who is Luke Skywalker's twin sister? Who is Luke Skywalker's twin sister? Okay. Number 4. Why was Jar Jar Binks banished from the company of the other Gungans? So why was Jar Jar Binks banished from the company of other Gungans? I'm sorry he's featured. I know a lot of you say he's not a real Star Wars character, but I think he's brilliant. That shows how much of a Star Wars fan I am. I think he's great. Number 5. What weapon does Han Solo use? What weapon does Han Solo use? Number 6. In which movie did Jabba the Hutt die at the Great Pit of Carkoon? So in which movie did Jabba the Hutt die at the Great Pit of Carkoon? Number 7. What planet is Han Solo from? What planet is Han Solo from? Number 8. What does R2-D2 have to do when he works on Jabba's sail barge? So what does R2-D2 have to do when he works on Jabba's sail barge? Number 9. What is Kylo Ren's real name? What is Kylo Ren's real name? And number 10. In how many forms of communication is C-3PO fluent? So in how many forms of communication is C-3PO fluent? The answers are on the Facebook page if you have missed anything. And in the meantime, I'll do a couple of shout outs, but it won't take long. So we will be pretty much straight into the answers. So, happy 6th birthday to Jamie. Happy birthday. Hope you have a lovely day. And hello and happy birthday to Hannah from Becca Watt. And another shout out to Finn and Paddy. And well done on all of your schoolwork during lockdown. So well done on doing your schoolwork. I know it's tough at the moment, but well done for carrying on. So, round 2, characters, answers. Number 1, what is the birth name of Darth Vader? It's Anakin Skywalker. Nice easy one there. Number 2, from which planet did Darth Maul originate? It's Iridonia. I hope I said that right. Number 3, who is Luke Skywalker's twin sister? It is, of course, Princess Leia. I was going to try and do my hair like her tonight, but it wasn't going to go to plan. Number 4, why was Jar Jar Binks banished from the company of other Gungans? He was embarrassingly clumsy. So anything along those lines, you can get a point. Clumsy, anything like that. Number 5, what weapon does Han Solo use? It is the blaster. Number 6, in which movie did Jabba the Hutt die? It was Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. Number 7, what planet is Han Solo from? It's Corellia. Number 8, what does R2-D2 have to do when he works on Jabba's sail barge? He has to serve drinks. Number 9, what is Kylo Ren's real name? It's Ben Solo. Now, he's a scary fellow. If you ever get to meet him, he's scary. And number 10, in how many forms of communication is C-3PO fluent? It's 6 million. 6 million. I can't even speak English. I'm a yam-yam. He can speak 6 million forms of communication. Anyway, round 3. Actors and actresses. So let's see how you get on with the actual actors and actresses of these characters. So, number 1. What famous person played a minor, really minor, role in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? So what famous person played a really minor role in Episode 1, The Phantom Menace? I'll give you a clue. She's female. That's all you're getting. That's it. Harsh. Number 2. Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? Number 3, which character holds the distinction for being played by the most actors? So which character holds the distinction for being played by the most actors? Number 4, who is the voice of Yoda? Who is the voice of Yoda? Number 5, which actress plays Rey? Which actress plays Rey? Number 6, which popular actor from Return of the Jedi makes a cameo as one of Jabba's companions in The Phantom Menace? So what popular actor from Return of the Jedi makes a cameo as one of Jabba's companions in The Phantom Menace? Number 7, what is the name of the Jedi played by Samuel L. Jackson? What is the name of the Jedi played by Samuel L. Jackson? Number 8, who played Qui-Gon Jinn? So who played Qui-Gon Jinn? And number 9, you've got a 50-50 chance here. It's a true or false. And it features this guy. True or false? The actor that played Chewbacca was really that tall. So true or false? The actor that played Chewbacca was really that tall. And number 10, hopefully a nice easy one for you to finish the round. Who played Obi-Wan Kenobi? Who played Obi-Wan Kenobi? If you've missed anything, the questions are over on the Facebook page, so have a quick look on there. And in the meantime, hello and happy 13th birthday to Ailey. Thank you for joining us tonight. I hope you enjoy and I hope you have a lovely birthday. Shout out to Finn and Sam Rowley, aged 12 from Sutton Coldfield. Finn, you have a very nice name. That's my son's middle name. Also Star Wars reference there, I feel. But yes, nice name. Okay. Round 3 answers. What famous person played a minor, really minor role in The Phantom Menace? It was Keira Knightley. So there's a fact for you if you didn't know. It was Keira Knightley. Number 2, Anthony Daniels has portrayed which character in all 9 Star Wars films? It's that guy, C-3PO. Number 3, which character holds the distinction for being played by the most actors? It's Darth Vader. So you could have had Anakin Skywalker or Darth Vader. Number 4, who is the voice of Yoda? It's Frank Oz. Number 5, which actress plays Rey? It's Daisy Ridley. Number 6, what popular actor from Return of the Jedi makes a cameo as one of Jabba's companions in The Phantom Menace? It was Warwick Davis. Number 7, what is the name of the Jedi played by Samuel L. Jackson? It is Mace Windu. Number 8, who played Qui-Gon Jinn? It was Liam Neeson. True or false, the actor that played Chewbacca was really that tall? It was true. He was 7'2". Wow. And number 10, who played Obi-Wan Kenobi? It was Ewan McGregor. So, there we go. Round number 4. Now, this is where we get in really into it. This is where we get into the films. So, round 4, you'll see I've done it in some kind of order, is episodes 1 to 3. Now, I realise they weren't released in that order. Or they were, you know what I mean. But I'm doing it in the actual order. Not the order of release, the actual order. So this is episodes 1 to 3. Are we ready? Here's where you're really testing your knowledge. Did you watch the films enough? Let's see. Number 1, the Empire started out in the brain of a Sith Lord who went by the name Palpatine. Oh, just Palpatine. There's a full stop there. I don't know why I carried on like that. Anyway, he was called the Emperor in the original 3 episodes. What was the proper name of this Sith? So I'll do that again. The Empire started out in the brain of a Sith Lord who went by the name Palpatine. He was called the Emperor in the original 3 episodes. What was the proper name of this Sith? Have a think about that one. Number 2. In episode 1, what did Yoda discover that Anakin possessed that may lead him to the dark side? So in episode 1, what did Yoda discover that Anakin possessed that may lead him to the dark side? Number 3. In Attack of the Clones, who says, "Oh, not good"? So in Attack of the Clones, who says, "Oh, not good"? Number 4. Who destroyed the droid control ship in episode 1, The Phantom Menace? So who destroyed the droid control ship in episode 1, The Phantom Menace? Number 5. What is the call sign of the clone commander pilot who Obi-Wan hails at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith? So what is the call sign of the clone commander pilot who Obi-Wan hails at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith? Number 6. In The Phantom Menace, which colour does Watto roll with his chance cube? So in The Phantom Menace, which colour does Watto roll with his chance cube? Number 7. In the first trilogy, who is Wedge? So in the first trilogy, who is Wedge? Number 8. Who does R2-D2 start out with in episode 1? So who does R2-D2 start out with in episode 1? Number 9. Episode 3 opens with the quest to save which character? Episode 3 opens with the quest to save which character? And number 10. What colour is Obi-Wan's lightsaber in the first movie? So what colour is Obi-Wan's lightsaber in the first movie? While you get your answers together, they have been posted, the questions have been posted to the Facebook event page, should you have missed anything. And in the meantime, I'm just going to do one shout out in this round. So you haven't got too much time. But I want a special shout out now. And it's a hello to Louise and Christopher in Yorkshire. So there's a reason why I want a special shout out to these guys. They have a trophy for this evening. They have gone all out. She sent me a picture of it. And it's a trophy with this guy on top of it. Amazing. Like, that is commitment to a quiz. And my kind of level of competitiveness, I like it. So you can come to my quizzes anytime. I like it. So anybody else that's, you know, thinking, how do we spice things up a little bit with these quizzes? Get yourselves a family trophy. Now, I, for my friends' quizzes, have a Geller Cup. These guys have a Chewbacca trophy. Disney one. Get a Disney trophy. Or a, I don't know, make some Mickey Mouse cookies and they can be the prize for somebody. Let's mix it up a little bit now, because let's face it, we're all a bit bored of lockdown now. Let's spice it up a bit. Let's have a bit of fun. I think we should. I might bring something next week. I'm going to have a think. But anyway, special shout out to you guys, because that is brilliant. And let me know who wins the trophy. So we're going to the answers to round number 4. So number 1. The Empire started out in the brain of a Sith Lord who went by the name Palpatine. What is the proper name of this Sith? It is Darth Sidious. S-I-D-I-O-U-S. Darth Sidious. Number 2. In episode 1, what did Yoda discover that Anakin possessed that may lead him to the dark side? It was fear. Number 3, in Attack of the Clones, who says, oh, not good? It's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Number 4, who destroyed the droid control ship in episode 1, The Phantom Menace? It's Anakin Skywalker. Number 5, what is the call sign of the clone commander pilot who Obi-Wan hails at the beginning of Revenge of the Sith? It is Oddball. Number 6, in The Phantom Menace, what colour does Watto roll with his chance cube? It was blue. In the first trilogy, who is Wedge? He is a fighter pilot for the Rebels. Number 8, Who does R2-D2 start out with in episode 1? It's Padme. Number 9, episode 3 opens with the quest to save which character? It's Palpatine. And what colour is Obi-Wan's lightsaber in the first movie? It's blue. So, we have reached the halfway point, guys and girls. Quick one from me. For most of the quizzes that I write, I find them easier to judge because I have watched the theme or I'm very familiar with the theme, like Disney Pixar, no trouble. But with a quiz like this, it's been very hard for me to gauge how hard or difficult or easy or medium. I don't know how easy this quiz is or how hard this quiz is because I haven't watched the films. And anybody that has watched the films that I know are taking part tonight. So I haven't been able to trial it on anybody. So if you have any criticisms, any positives or anything that you think about for this quiz, please inbox me afterwards, because if I am to do some more Star Wars ones, I just want to gauge how well this one has gone down, because I don't know. I normally judge the quizzes on if I can answer them, they're too easy, because I'm not very clever. But this one, I can't answer any of them. So to me, it's a really hard quiz. But to you guys, it might be so easy. It's, you know, I don't know. So let me know afterwards, please. Anyway, I'm babbling on this evening. I do apologise. I haven't been out the house for days. I've not spoken to anybody. Round 5. It's all about episodes 4 to 6. 4, 5 and 6. So, number 1. Which space battle did Darth Vader personally fly in? So which space battle did Darth Vader personally fly in? Number 2. What's the name of the starship which was captured by a Star Destroyer at the very beginning of A New Hope? So what's the name of the starship which was captured by a Star Destroyer at the very beginning of A New Hope? Number 3. In Empire Strikes Back, how long did Yoda state that he had trained Jedi? So in The Empire Strikes Back, how long did Yoda state he had trained Jedi? Number 4. What was the other name for the rebel base on Hoth? So what was the other name for the rebel base on Hoth? Number 5. Which planet was wiped out in A New Hope? Which planet was wiped out in A New Hope? Number 6. How are Han and Luke rewarded in Return of the Jedi? So how are Han and Luke rewarded in Return of the Jedi? Number 7. What does Princess Leia hide in R2-D2's memory? What does Princess Leia hide in R2-D2's memory? Number 8. In The Empire Strikes Back, what resource is mined in Cloud City? In The Empire Strikes Back, what resource is mined in Cloud City? Number 9. What is the name of the beast that Luke Skywalker is forced to fight underneath Jabba's throne? So what is the name of the beast that Luke Skywalker is forced to fight underneath Jabba's throne? And number 10. What were the first 2 words spoken in Return of the Jedi? So what were the first 2 words spoken in Return of the Jedi? The questions have been posted on the Facebook page, and I'll just do another couple of shout outs and then we will go into the answers. So, hello to Katie and Matt. I'm really sorry to hear that your wedding's been cancelled, but just think how more special it will be when the day finally does arrive. So I hope you're enjoying this evening. And hello to Lucas and Craig from Leicester. Thank you for joining me this evening. Okay, let's go into the answers to round 5. So, number 1. Which space battle did Darth Vader personally fly in? It was the Battle of Yavin. Yavin. Number 2, what's the name of the starship which was captured by a Star Destroyer at the very beginning of A New Hope? It was Tantive 4. Number 3, in The Empire Strikes Back, how long did Yoda state he had trained Jedi? It was 800 years. Number 4, what was the other name for the rebel base on Hoth? It was Echo Base. Number 5, which planet was wiped out in A New Hope? It was Alderaan. Number 6, how are Han and Luke rewarded in Return of the Jedi? They are given medals. Number 7, what does Princess Leia hide in R2-D2's memory? It was the technical plans for the Death Star. Number 8, in The Empire Strikes Back, what resource is mined in Cloud City? It is gas. Number 9, what is the name of the beast that Luke Skywalker is forced to fight underneath Jabba's throne? It's Rancor, Rancor. And number 10, what were the first 2 words spoken in Return of the Jedi? It was command station. So command station. Okay, round 6, as you will have probably guessed, is all about episodes 7, 8 and 9. So this is one of the ones I have watched. So in The Force Awakens, the First Order is commanded by which Supreme Leader? In The Force Awakens, the First Order is commanded by which Supreme Leader? Number 2, which character does Rey meet first? Which character does Ray meet first? Number 3, whose lightsaber did Ray get in The Force Awakens? Whose lightsaber did Ray get in The Force Awakens? Number 4, which creatures debuted in The Last Jedi? Which creatures debuted in The Last Jedi? Number 5, in The Force Awakens, which character has Darth Vader's damaged mask? So in The Force Awakens, which character has Darth Vader's damaged mask? Number 6, there are 2 possible points up for grabs on this question, and there may or may not be a clue behind me. What colours is the lovable droid BB-8? So what 2 colours is lovable droid BB-8? You already knew the answer to that, but without that. If I know the answer, you all know the answer to that. Number 7. What is Finn's occupation before he joins the Resistance? What is Finn's occupation before he joins the Resistance? Number 8. Finn, Rose and BB-8 go to which location to find a hacker? So Finn, Rose and BB-8 go to which location to find a hacker? Number 9. Which character is captured by the First Order on Pasaana? Which character is captured by the First Order on Pasaana? And number 10. Which pilot is shot down by Final Order forces during the Battle of Exegol? So, which pilot is shot down by Final Order forces during the Battle of Exegol? Whilst you get your answers together, the questions have been posted on the Facebook event, should you need to have a look at any. And I have another shout out or two. So, a shout out to Harry from Sully and hello to Rachel. I hope you all enjoyed the quiz by video link this evening. I know that you're normally together for these quizzes, but circumstances have not allowed that tonight, but I hope you enjoy it nonetheless. And a shout out to the Classis lads and Oliver. Now, they assure me that that is Classis, not classic. They've told me it's a long story, but there you go. Hi, welcome, and I hope you're enjoying the quiz. So, let's go back to the answers, shall we? Number 1. In The Force Awakens, the First Order is commanded by which Supreme Leader? It was Supreme Leader Snoke. Supreme Leader Snoke. Number 2. Which character does Rey meet first? It's Finn. Number 3. Whose lightsaber did Rey get in The Force Awakens? It's Luke Skywalker's. Number 4. Which creatures debuted in The Last Jedi? It's the Porg. Porg. Number 5. In The Force Awakens, which character has Darth Vader's damaged mask? It's Kylo Ren. Number 6. What colours is the lovable droid BB-8? There he is. He is white and orange. So 2 points up for grabs there. Number 7. What is Finn's occupation before he joins the Resistance? He is, of course, a stormtrooper. Number 8. Finn, Rose and BB-8 go to which location to find a hacker? It's Canto Bight. B-I-G-H-T. Number 9. Which character is captured by the First Order on Pasaana? It's this guy, Chewbacca. And number 10. Which pilot is shot down by Final Order forces during the Battle of Exegol? It's Temmin Snap Wexley. So Temmin Snap Wexley. Okay, round 7 is all about the side stories. So the first 5 questions are about Solo and the last 5 questions are about Rogue One. Okay? First 5 Solo, last 5 Rogue One. Are you ready? On which planet do the events of the film begin? So these are about Solo. So on which planet do the events of Solo begin? Number 2. When we first meet Beckett, he's posing as an Imperial soldier. Based on his uniform, what is his rank, which Han points out to him? So when we first meet Beckett, he's posing as an Imperial soldier. Based on his uniform, what is his rank, which Han points out to him? Number 3. So again, remember this is Solo. How many new varieties of stormtroopers were introduced in this film? So how many new varieties of stormtroopers were introduced in this film? Number 4. How many years pass between the opening scene and the main events of the film? So again, remember it's Solo. So how many years pass between the opening scene and the main events of the film? And number 5, what is the name of the precious hyperdrive fuel that serves as the film's main MacGuffin? What is the name of the precious hyperdrive fuel that serves as the film's main MacGuffin? Okay, second 5 questions are about Rogue One. So number 6, what are Krennic's personal troopers known as? What are Krennic's personal troopers known as? Again, remember this is Rogue One now. Who was the heroine of this movie? So who was the heroine of this movie? Number 8, what ship has the Death Star plans when the movie ends? What ship has the Death Star plans when the movie ends? Number 9, what is the name of Rogue One's droid? What is the name of Rogue One's droid? And number 10, I'm going to be generous on this one. You can have 1 point per correct answer. So there's 2 points on offer. So Rogue One is set between which 2 Star Wars films? So Rogue One is set between which 2 Star Wars films? The questions are posted on the Facebook event if you have missed anything. And I just have another 2 shout outs to go before the end. So, hello to a shout out to the Ross family, the Armitages and the Sherman family in the USA. And hello to Jar Jar Binks. They have a Jar Jar Binks with them too. So we've reached the USA this evening. I believe we do reach across the water quite a lot on these quizzes. I know we did the first Friends quiz, we reached the entire world. But since then, I haven't really known about anybody, so it's really cool to know that we've got people from the USA watching tonight. So, hi guys, I hope your weather's a bit nicer than ours. Because it's been rubbish the last couple of days, but I think it's picking up after tomorrow. And I hope you guys are all right over there with the whole COVID-19 situation. And the final shout out is my absolute favourite because I'm a Toy Story fan. And all night, I have had Buzz Lightyear staring at me. I've been out today to the Disney store to buy my friend's little boy a Buzz Lightyear for his 3rd birthday, and he's been staring at me all night. He's probably thinking, why are you talking about Star Wars? I'm not Star Wars, I'm Toy Story. But anyway, I digress again. This last message states, and I quote, "Cowboy, your Bo Peep says thank you for all your support with her exam stresses, and she loves you lots." I think that's a lovely message. And from me, well done, Michelle, on passing your exam. So well done you, especially in these circumstances. So they're all the shout outs for this evening. I think I've caught them all. If I haven't, I apologise. And if you are going to join me for next week and I've missed any shout outs for this evening, please inbox me and I will get them read next week for you. So round 7 answers. Number 1, on which planet do the events of the film begin? It's Corellia. So again, remember these first 5 are solo. Number 2, when we first met Beckett, he's posing as an Imperial soldier. Based on his uniform, what rank is he? It's Captain. Number 3, how many new varieties of stormtroopers were introduced in this film? It was 4. Number 4, how many years passed between the opening scene and the main events of the film? It was 3 years. What is the name of the precious hyperdrive fuel that serves as the film's main MacGuffin? It was coaxium. Number 6, what are Krennic's personal troopers known as? It's Death Troopers. Number 7, who was the heroine of this movie? It was Jyn Erso. Number 8, what ship has the Death Star plans when the movie ends? It's Tantive 4. Number 9, what is the name of Rogue One's droid? It was K2SO. So that is K2SO. And number 10, Rogue One is set between which 2 Star Wars films? It's Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Okay, we're on to the final round of the evening already. We all look forward to these Fridays because it's, you know, one of the only things we have to do together. And then before you know it, it's over. But anyway, round 8 again is a general Star Wars round. So, number 1. Which faction is in power in the modern trilogy? So, which faction is in power in the modern trilogy? Number 2. In which film does Yoda disappear? And a bonus point, who is the last person he speaks to? So in which film does Yoda disappear? And a bonus point, who is the last person that he speaks to? Number 3, where are Ewoks from? Where are Ewoks from? Number 4, which ship does Han Solo captain? Nice easy one there for you. Which ship does Han Solo captain? Number 5, what is the first thing Leia says to Luke? What is the first thing that Leia says to Luke? Number 6, where is the Jedi Council based? Where is the Jedi Council based? Number 7, what sort of planet is Hoth? Is it a swamp, desert, ice or forest? See, I even give you options on that one. So what sort of planet is Hoth? Is it a swamp, desert, ice or forest? Number 8, which is the only film of the original 6 in which desert planet Tatooine doesn't appear? So which is the only film of the original 6 in which desert planet Tatooine doesn't appear? Number 9, who was originally called Buffy? Who was originally called Buffy? And number 10, what does AT-AT stand for? Or AT-AT? So what does AT-AT stand for? Okay, I have no more shout outs, so we're going to go straight into the answers. So number 1, which faction is in power in the modern trilogy? It was the First Order. Number 2, in which film does Yoda disappear? it was Return of the Jedi. And a bonus point, who is the last person he speaks to? It is Luke Skywalker. Number 3, where are Ewoks from? It's Endor, Endor. Number 4, which ship does Han Solo captain? It's the Millennium Falcon. Number 5, what is the first thing Leia says to Luke? It's, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Number 6, where is the Jedi Council based? It's Coruscant. Number 7, what sort of planet is Hoth? It is an ice planet. Number 8, which is the only film of the original 6 in which desert planet Tatooine doesn't appear? It's The Empire Strikes Back. Number 9, who was originally called Buffy? It was Yoda. And what does AT-AT stand for? It's All-Terrain Armoured Transport. So All-Terrain Armoured Transport. Okay, as with all the other quizzes, I always do a tiebreaker question, just in case there's a draw within your household. So in a minute, I will give you the question, and then once we've come off the quiz, I will go over to Facebook and I will write the answer for you, so that it gives you a couple of minutes to have a think. So before I do that, I just want to thank you all for joining me this evening. I hope you've all enjoyed it. As I said, just let me know how you found it. Next week, we are raising money again for Fair Share, and it will be, as I've mentioned, a Disney Pixar quiz. So head over to my Facebook page for details of that one. And the week after, I have a Friends quiz again, which is raising money to keep my business afloat. So if you can join me for either of those, that's fantastic. And then going forward, I will let you know. But we're kind of going alongside government guidelines, because as people are released more from lockdown and we're able to do more things and people return to work, I may step back slightly. Only slightly. But yeah, I'll play it by ear. But anyway, thank you ever so much for joining me tonight. Please don't forget to donate to Fair Share. I will again put the link, the Just Giving link, onto the Facebook page, and the questions and answers packs will be posted onto my website. So again, I will put the link onto that so that you can go in and access them afterwards if you wanted to use them, or friends and family wanted to use them. Please download them from my website. And yeah, other than that, thank you very much. And here's your tiebreaker question. How many words are there in the original Star Wars intro, which begins a long time ago? So how many words are there in the original Star Wars intro, which begins a long time ago? So whoever gets closest to that wins if you've got a tie. So I hope you've enjoyed this evening, guys and girls. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the nice weather that's coming. And I will hopefully see you next week for Disney Pixar. Thank you very much, and see you next week. Take care.